Now, last night I did a video talking about Asia Wilson shoes ended up at Ross department store. Well, Caitlin's shoes is ended up on NBA basketball courts because she has the most worn sneaker in the entire NBA. Hell, people wearing Caitlin Clark sneakers more than MJ's right now. So could you imagine the impact Caitlin Clark's shoe is going to have when her actual signature sneaker drop? See, these are Nike.
That's not a typo. Caitlin Clark's Player Edition Cobes are the most worn sneaker in the entire NBA right now. Not LeBron's, not Jordan's, Caitlin Clark's shoes. And we're talking about actual NBA players choosing to wear a WNBA player's colorway over every other option available to them. The numbers are staggering, and what this reveals about her brand power is something the league still doesn't fully understand.
It's right here, Nike Kobe 6 Caitlin Clark been worn 2,433 minutes. Nike Kobe 5's Indiana Fevers 1 hour and 120 minutes. And then it goes down to Nike Kobe 6 is total orange. So what you guys can see here, these Kobe sneakers, these Caitlin Clark PE sneakers are making headlines, bro. Some people could try to say it's purely because it's Kobe, but I think the same thing is going to happen when Caitlin Clark dropped her signature shoe, because Caitlin Clark let it be known when she did.
Look at those numbers. The Nike Kobe 6 in Caitlin Clark's colorway has been worn for 24,033 minutes of NBA game time this season. Her Indiana Fever colorway on the Kobe 5, another 1,120 minutes. That's not just casual adoption. That's NBA players actively choosing her signature look over dozens of other options. And before anyone tries to dismiss this as just the Kobe effect, we need to break down why that argument doesn't hold up.
Caitlin Clark actually speaking about her sneaker, and let's play it real quick.
I gotta ask some questions because I'm such a huge sneaker fan. You said that you're wearing the new kicks coming up this season. For everyone that doesn't know, like, the process that goes into like making the sneakers, like how long in advance has it been, or like when does it all start?
Honestly, the process started at the end of my senior year when I was at Iowa, because I was deciding what shoe company I was going to go with, and I talked to Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour, and they all offered me a signature shoe, obviously some faster than others, and you know, everybody knows Nike makes the best product.
This is the critical piece that separates hype from reality. Caitlin made it clear during that Kelsey Brothers interview that she wanted the best technology in her signature shoe, not the fastest release, not the cheapest production, the best performance technology Nike could offer. She specifically said she didn't want to rush the process, which is why she went with Nike, despite other companies offering faster timelines. That decision is already paying dividends, and her shoe hasn't even officially dropped yet.
Kobe's, but at the same time, I don't want it to be a Kobe. I want it to be something very unique to me and a little bit different. And, you know, I kind of think about like what's kind of been important to me when I think about.
So she let it be known, like, she like wearing Kobe's, but she don't want her shoe to be a Kobe. Now, do I think it's going to emulate Kobe for us with the design of the shoe? Possibly. But for us, the technology with the shoe, Caitlin finna tell us that this is going to be something like we've never seen before.
I like shoes or sneakers, and I think like just the chaseability of them, and like you want a certain sneaker or like you want a certain colorway. So I think that's like going to be probably the most fun part. I know I definitely got a Chiefs colorway on the way, or PE or something. Maybe we could get Andy Reid to like coach in them at some point.
Are you kidding me?
Or we could.
Notice what she's saying here. She plays in Cobes, but she doesn't want her shoe to be a Kobe. That's a crucial distinction. She wants something that captures what makes those shoes work for her game while being completely unique to her identity. And she specifically mentions the technology component, the comfort requirements, and the design challenge of making something that's both functional and distinctively hers. That level of attention to product development is exactly why NBA players are already gravitating toward anything associated with her brand.
Shoes or sneakers, and I think like just the chaseability of them, and like you want a certain sneaker or like you want a certain colorway. So I think that's like going to be probably the most fun part. I know I definitely got a Chiefs colorway on the way, or PE or something. Maybe we could get Andy Reid to like coach in them at some point.
Are you kidding me?
Or we can turn them into a cleat.
Listen, you're speaking to me now. I'm game.
The Chiefs' colorway comment is telling. She's already thinking about how her shoe translates across sports, across markets, across demographics. That's not athlete thinking, That's brand executive thinking. And Nike knows exactly what they have here, which is why they're giving her the full technology suite, despite the longer development timeline. Now here's where the Kobe argument completely falls apart. The Kobe 6 has over 60 different colorways available. 60. NBA players could wear their team colors, their college colors, special editions, retro releases. There are Kobe 6s in every color combination imaginable.
Now, I don't want to take nothing away from Kobe at all, but it would have been it wouldn't be these top 2 colorways. It's a million, like if y'all don't, how many Kobe shoes is it? Kobe 6 shoe count. Because this is where I'm finna kill the critics right here. 60 colorways. Kobe 6 shoe colorway. Because people saying it's Kobe, which I love Kobe dearly. I feel as if I'm on Google right here. I feel as if look at all these Kobe's, bruh. Kobe 6s. Look at all of them. Look at all of the different designs. All of the different colorway. Look, it keeps going.
This is the moment that destroys the "it's just Kobe" narrative. Look at all those options. The Grinch colorway, the All-Star editions, the Championship Gold versions, the Bruce Lee tributes. NBA players have unlimited access to any of these designs. They can get player exclusives in their team colors. They can wear legacy colorways that honor Kobe's career. But they're not. They're specifically choosing Caitlin Clark's colorways at a rate that puts those designs at the top of the entire league. That's not coincidence. That's not just Kobe nostalgia. That's NBA players making a deliberate choice to associate themselves with Caitlin Clark's brand. And the implications of that decision are massive. Think about what this means practically. An NBA player wakes up on game day. He's got a wall of sneakers to choose from. He's got his own player editions. He's got Jordans, LeBrons, Kobe's in every colorway. KD's, Curry's, Giannis's. He's got access to unreleased samples and exclusive makeups that fans will never see. And he's choosing the colorway that's publicly identified with a WNBA rookie.
This keep going. Look at all these different colorways with the Kobe's. Now, there could be any colorway other than Caitlin too. Anyone, look at all of these different colors people could wear. They could wear team colors. They could wear all these different colorways, but they chose to wear Caitlin's. They chose to wear Caitlin. That's not just by chance. That's the Caitlin Clark effect, guys.
That's the Caitlin Clark effect. And it's happening before her signature shoe even exists. These are just her player edition Kobe's. The shoes Nike made specifically for her to wear during her rookie season. Her actual signature model is still in development, still being refined with that technology she demanded. When that shoe drops, probably sometime in 2025, we're going to see if this adoption rate translates to retail. But here's what makes this situation different from other WNBA signature shoes. A'ja Wilson has a signature shoe with Nike. It ended up at Ross discount stores. Angel Reese has a deal with Reebok. Those shoes aren't showing up on NBA courts. The difference isn't just popularity or media coverage. The difference is that Caitlin understood something fundamental about athlete branding that most players miss. She didn't chase the fastest deal. She didn't take the biggest upfront money. She took the best product infrastructure. Nike makes the best basketball shoes in the world. That's not opinion. That's market reality. And Caitlin bet that having the best product would matter more than having the first product or the most expensive contract. She was right. When NBA players choose her colorway, they're not making a political statement about the WNBA. They're not trying to ride her media wave. They're wearing what they think looks good and performs well. That's the highest compliment one athlete can give another. It means her taste level, her aesthetic choices, Her understanding of what works on a basketball court has earned respect from players who have every option available. And this is all happening during the WNBA offseason. Caitlin Clark hasn't played a game in months. The league is in the middle of CBA negotiations. There's no WNBA content driving daily headlines. And yet her shoes are the most worn in the NBA. That's the definition of sustainable brand power. That's not hype that fades when the season ends. That's cultural impact that exists independent of game schedule. The timing of this matters too. We're seeing this data now, in December, when the WNBA is fighting for a better CBA deal. When players are arguing about revenue sharing and salary caps and how much value the league generates. And here's Caitlin Clark, generating measurable value for Nike, creating product demand that crosses into the NBA, building brand equity that will translate directly to shoe sales when her signature drops. The league can't pay her what she's worth under the current CBA structure, but Nike can. And Nike is, because Nike understands that what Caitlin brings isn't just WNBA viewership, it's crossover appeal that makes NBA players want to wear her colorways. It's cultural relevance that makes her shoe newsworthy before it even exists. It's the kind of athlete brand power that transcends league structures and salary caps. So when people try to diminish this by saying it's just the Kobe effect, show them those 60 colorways. Show them all the options NBA players have. Show them that with unlimited choice, with access to everything Nike makes, with the ability to wear literally any basketball shoe in existence, NBA players are choosing Caitlin Clark's look more than any other option. That's not the Kobe effect. That's the Caitlin Clark effect. And it's only going to get bigger when her actual signature shoe releases. Because if NBA players are wearing her player editions at this rate, imagine what happens when she has a shoe built from the ground up with that technology she demanded. With that unique design she's been developing for a year and a half, with that attention to detail she described in the Kelsey interview. The WNBA has never seen anything like this. No women's basketball player has ever had NBA players adopting their aesthetic at scale. And it's happening because Caitlin made the right choices about product development, because she prioritized performance over speed to market, because she understood that in athlete branding, the product has to be excellent or nothing else mattered. So yeah, Caitlin Clark is making NBA headlines without playing basketball. Her shoes are dominating NBA courts during the WNBA offseason. And when her signature finally drops, we're about to find out if this NBA adoption translates to the kind of retail numbers that put her in a completely different category from every other WNBA player. The early indicators suggest it will, because those NBA players wearing her colorway, they're not getting paid to do it. They're doing it because they want to. And that's the kind of organic brand adoption you can't manufacture. Tell me in the comments, when her signature shoe drops, are you buying? And do you think NBA players will keep wearing her stuff? Or is this just rookie year hype? Because from where I'm standing, this looks like the beginning of something the WNBA has never seen before. A player whose brand power doesn't just match the NBA. It crosses into it.